Hello and welcome to another episode of Bear Games How To. I am Double Rainbow and this will be my next episode in our Railcraft series. So as you know, our steam locomotive needs water and coal or coal coke to run. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to automatically supply the train with both coal and water so it will keep running forever. First we're gonna need a locking track. And what the locking track will do is it will simply stop the train. I can show you quickly. Now the train is running. And once it reaches the locking track, it simply stops. And it will stop until the track receives a redstone signal. So right there, now the train will leave again. Right. We will use two locking tracks. I'll show you guys why later. Now let's just stop the train again. We will then have to use our reinforced crowbar or a normal crowbar to put it, I went past it, into a train lockdown mode. That means just to guarantee it will stay active while the entire train goes over it. We'll also put the other one into train lockdown mode. Now first our train is gonna need water. I apologize that I keep saying train, I know it's a locomotive, but it will always be a train to me. Right, so I'm gonna use just aqueous accumulator. I'm gonna do it like this, so it's completely surrounded by water. I am then gonna take my fluid ducts and place it on here. I'm gonna pump my liquids over here and all the way to this thing right here. So what we need now is the fluid loader. We simply right click the fluid loader on top of the block, it will place it right here. We take the fluid duct and we connect it to the fluid loader, and you can see that right now fluid is being pumped in by the aqueous accumulator. I'm using the fluid ducts and the aqueous accumulator because they do not require any energy, making this very efficient. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we need to get coal into the train, so then we're gonna use the item loader. Now I'm gonna make chests. Well, I've already made some chests. I'm gonna put them down right here. Oops, there we go. Then we'll use the item duct to connect the chest to the item loader. In the item loader we'll put 64 coal in the filter. Then here we will say not move all, but stock. This will make sure there's always 64 coal in the train, and it will move coal into the train until there is 64, which is the max and exactly what we want. This part is kind of important. This says when it will give a redstone signal. Redstone signal, apologies. I keep it on immediate, so it gives a redstone signal when no items is transferred. That means that once it is finished transferring the items into the train, it will start giving a redstone signal, which will activate this block and let the train just roll through. Now I had a bit of a problem with the coal. I'll show you what it is. I'll place it right here. And not to forget, we need a servo. You just right click on the end of the aqueduct with a servo, and the servo needs a redstone signal. So right there, now the servo is connected. But as you can see, no coal is being pumped through. And what is happening here is, if you break this side of the chest, you notice no coal popped out. But if you break this side of the chest, all of the coal popped out and into my inventory. So what is going on here is, if I place the coal like this, for some reason the coal is actually in this part of the double chest. So either you need to connect this item duct to this part right here, which is no problem really, or you need to make sure it's in the lower half of the chest, which can be a bit of a pain. But as you can see, this is working. This brings the coal in. So now, if I start the train, you can see it has 35 coal and this much water. I'll let it run. It will go over here. It will fill up with coal, fill up with water, And there we go. Now the train will continuously fill up with coal and water, and while we have a supply of coal and water. And of course it's you can create some sort of a coal system to automatically supply this with coal. For example, some sort of a factory that burns logs into charcoals. And of course this will endlessly supply us with water, so we don't really have to worry about the water. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been really looking forward to getting back into Railcraft, and this was a lot of fun for me. If you want to see more of these Railcraft videos, remember to let me know by liking and subscribing and writing a comment or anything, just so I know this is a content you guys actually want to see. Now, until next time, goodbye!